Welcome to Frost and Sullivan's Growth Podcast. This series explores the technologies, strategic imperatives, and growth opportunities shaping transformation across industries. In today's episode, we examine how the rear seat of the vehicle is turning into one of the most closely watched growth opportunities in the U.S. automotive ecosystem, and what that means for OEMs, content providers, and mobile network operators planning their next investment. For decades, the back seat was an afterthought, a screen bolted to a headrest playing a DVD on a loop. That's no longer the case. Passengers now expect the same digital richness they get at home, and the U.S. rear seat entertainment industry is being rebuilt around that expectation. Valued at USD 83.9 million in 2025, it's on track to reach USD 399.2 million by 2032, growing at a CAGR of 29.7%. Let's get into what's fueling this growth.
The first piece of this story is connectivity. 5G and edge computing are finally making lag-free 4K and 8K streaming, cloud gaming, and extended reality experiences possible inside a moving vehicle, something that simply wasn't reliable a few years ago. Vehicle-to-network communication is playing a quiet but important role here too. It's keeping data exchange steady between the vehicle and cloud servers, so streaming quality doesn't drop as a car moves between coverage areas. For OEMs and mobile network operators, this is the infrastructure layer that makes every other rear seat feature commercially viable. The second big shift is personalization, and it's more advanced than most people realize. Cabin cameras paired with AI are being used to detect when a passenger is tired, stressed, or simply disengaged, and the system responds by adjusting lighting and content on its own. Voice and gesture controls are extending this further, letting rear passengers manage apps, climate, and media without reaching for a screen. Combine that with software-defined vehicle architectures, and the rear seat starts to resemble what industry leaders are now calling a third living room, or for business travelers, a mobile boardroom, where entertainment, work tools, and settings carry over seamlessly from home to vehicle. Monetization is moving beyond the point of sale. Here's where the growth opportunity becomes tangible for OEMs. Features-on-demand subscriptions, gaming passes, cinema tiers, premium spatial audio are creating recurring revenue tied to how passengers actually use the cabin, not just what hardware shipped with the vehicle. In-cabin advertising is adding another layer, serving location-aware promotions for nearby restaurants and activities as the vehicle moves. This is entertainment as a service, and it's changing how OEMs think about the vehicle's revenue lifecycle long after the sale is closed. The fourth piece is wellness, and it's showing up most clearly in the premium SUV and luxury sedan segment. Biometric-synced comfort systems, seat sensors paired with wearables, are tracking heart rate and posture, then suggesting digital detox breaks, breathing exercises, or stretching routines to reduce fatigue and motion sickness. Display technology is adapting too. OLED and micro-LED screens are incorporating blue light filtering and flicker-free performance to protect passenger eye health on longer trips. Subscription-based wellness and nap modes are turning this into a high-margin service layer that goes well beyond content delivery. BMW, Cadillac, and Mercedes-Benz are currently leading the U.S. rear-seat entertainment competitive landscape, supported by ecosystem partnerships like Amazon Prime's integration with Stellantis and BMW, and Google built-in deployments with GM and Ford. These partnerships point to where the real competitive advantage is being built, not in hardware alone, but in the depth of content and technology relationships an OEM can bring into the cabin. The rear seat is becoming some of the most valuable real estate in the vehicle. OEMs committing now to AI integration, wellness platform development, and entertainment-as-a-service models are the ones building the recurring revenue pipelines and passenger loyalty that will define leadership in this industry through 2032. The organizations that move early on, connectivity, personalization, and content partnerships, will be the ones setting the pace for everyone else. Thanks for joining us on Frost and Sullivan's Growth Podcast. The rear seat entertainment industry represents a significant evolution in how OEMs think about the vehicle cabin, creating new opportunities to rethink monetization strategies, accelerate innovation, and develop future-ready in-vehicle experiences. For access to our research, competitive benchmarking, and best practice frameworks, head over to frost.com or email transformation.growth@frost.com. We'll be back soon with more conversations exploring the technologies, strategic imperatives, and growth opportunities shaping industries around the world.